Thank you for watching part 16 of the playthrough for The Outer Worlds. I can't believe I'm still playing this after 15 parts, but this game's pretty friggin' awesome. Let's go see what smart-ass thing Ada has to say.
Dead center.
How are
Next
you two
round's
doing?
on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
I have a question. Why is this thing smoking?
Sorry, am I in your way?
Shouldn't be smoking if you were just cleaning weapons, right? Oh, nothing? Got nothing to say to that? Well, fine. I'm going to modify my shrink ray, which I still haven't used. Where's my shrink ray? I guess I can't modify the shrink ray. Is that what you're saying? I can tinker with it. Do you want to tinker this shrink ray? It will cost 33 bits. Sure. Is that just going to shrink them smaller? Nothing sassy today, Ada? Alright. We're going to go meet Phineas's contact. I forgot her name.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Oh shit, I guess we're already here. That was a waste of fuel. My bad. Gonna take Ellie and Nyoka. If you watch part 15, Parvati has a new girlfriend, and I don't want that girlfriend to whoop my ass if something bad happens to Parvati. So. Be a better you with adrenatime. Or adrenatime, like adrenaline. I don't know. What the hell am I even saying? Oh, the contact's in the building. Okay. Oh, or she's right here. Excuse me. Are you Carmen Emagawa?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
It's me, silly.
Shh. No names, okay?
All right.
The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Who's the Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend.
And what's your code name if Phineas is Phoenix? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say his name. What's your code name?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Okay, I mean, that's a cool name, but what's my code name?
Yeah, I named you Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. You mean cuckoo, or are you saying cuckold, like the husband who's what? Never mind. How about I'll be Golden Eagle and you can be Cuckoo?
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt. Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once they had a friend, they'd stick with them till the end.
Aggressive little creatures, too. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay. Is there anywhere he goes where it's maybe less protected?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Could you possibly get me into the estate? Make it a little easier for me?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
And weird names. All right, so what can you tell me? You can't get me in there. You can't give me any tips on how to get in there. What can you do for me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Not to get too personal, but how'd you get involved with all this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Like canaries, right? So when they die off, it's a sign that something is wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Such as?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not really. I have a friend named Mike. He's, what is he? I think he's 40, still lives with his mom, so it's not strange at all.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Well, I mean, that seems pretty normal.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all.
Ah.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Did you, give someone a really bad paper cut to show how mad you were?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Not really. I mean, this whole universe is strange as fuck, to be honest with you. I was sleeping for 70 years and I woke up to a bunch of crazy people.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium.
If things are broken here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Things have kept on running this long, right? Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay. Well, thanks for the information, but we've got places to go and people to see.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Thanks, Cuckoo. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go... We're gonna go to the bar thing and get a passkey to make things easier for us. And we're fast traveling because it's a pain in the ass to find this elevator. Minister's Guard up there. Alright.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
Have we been in here?
You mean the one where the kids ended up in an orphanage? That's awful.
I don't remember. Excuse me. Have we been in here?
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Last time I looked around, there's not a lot of crime in this weird city of yours. What do they need weapons for?
Why, to defend their property, of course.
50-Bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it.
Protect it from what, dude?
Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise.
Oh, please. From what I've seen of this city, a rusty nail is the most hazardous peril you've ever suffered.
The point is to be adequately prepared. and good preparation is a powerful deterrent.
Whatever you say, dude.
Indeed. Now, what are you in the market for, my fine friend?
Indeed. I just insulted you. Whatever. Let's see what you got for sale. I have 7,000 credits. Plasma cutter. Gold. That's nice looking. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of your shit, bro. I've got enough shit. Thanks, though. What's this guy doing? Creeping? What's he even looking at? You guys notice there's not a lot of citizens walking around? You think that's because, like... Actually, I don't know. Because it's like, what? Do you ever start a question and then you don't know what the question is? Because that's essentially what just happened. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that the waiter? Ah, it's neat. All right, who's this guy? Excuse me, you have a second to talk?
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Huh. Well, dude, I was just looking for the bathroom. You know where I can find it?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Good thing, too, because I may be headed there soon. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Oh, okay. So you got hired to guard this Minister Clark, is that what you said? What's he like?
Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face.
Oh, yeah.
Just like in his posters.
Yeah. It's very descriptive, man. I'm surprised you could do that with as drunk as you are.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
And why are you guarding him?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
You know, let's... I think we should celebrate. How about I buy you a drink and then we can celebrate your promotion? What do you think of that?
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Okay. Can I buy a Spectrum vodka? Let's see. Hold on one sec. Let me talk to the bartender. Excuse me, are you the bartender?
Have
I
you
assume
tried
so.
our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Aren't you the bartender? What are you doing standing back there if you're not the bartender?
Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Ah, okay. Thanks for nothing. Hey! Oh shit. Which automechanical is supposed to help me? This one's not responding. Oh, this one. Hey, bartender mechanical.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
I'll be honest with you. I want to hear the pre-approved banter.
Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Studies have shown that drinking in the vicinity of extremely valuable objects, such as this automechanical bartender, can enhance the quality of your intoxication.
Okay. I'll have a drink. So just a regular Spectrum vodka? No. No, I don't want 9 of them. 60 bits? Man, that's pricey. All right, let's talk to this guy. Hey.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, dude, like 30 seconds ago. I got this Spectrum vodka for you.
Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
We should.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Fuck. I don't have any more, dude. Sorry.
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Yeah, I guess they do. Fuck. So expensive
Please
key.
allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Yeah. Just give me a drink. Let me get 2, just in case he asks me for 3 in total. He better pass out.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Twice, actually. Here's a vodka for you.
Not every day you get your dream job, right?
Right.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, boss, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
Hey, how about 1 more vodka? What do you think of that?
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Uh-oh. I'll follow him. Stay here.
I just need to sit down.
Oh shit, did he just die? Watch the door, make sure no one comes in here. I'm not going to take his money. He's going to need it when he gets fired.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Your best find this week. Go.
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At
You
least
guys
humans
think I'll...
have the courtesy to wait a while
Sorry.
before their bodies start to stink.
Can we go in here?
Most of 'em.
Are we going to get stopped?
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun by a pox of vagrants and undesirables, and your plan is to sit idly by.
And what would you have me do exactly?
I don't know. Something. Anything. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
I think she's talking about me, guys.
Access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Should we mess with this lady since she thinks I'm, I don't know, white trash or something? Let's see. Hey, you were saying I stink. Is that what you were saying?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
That's funny, because this morning I woke up and I thought, I would like to meet an asshole in Byzantium, and look, here you are. By the way, I'm pretty graceful. You want to see? Watch this.
Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from.
Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
I feel like you're flirting with me. Let me ask you this, though. If the board isn't supposed to let people in the city, or vagrants, or miscreants, or whatever term you want to use, how'd you get in here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
I don't know what that is. And even if your grandfather did earn the CIO position, what have you done?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
So you're a Nepo baby? Nepo. Why do I say Nepo every time I see it? Sorry. Just so you know, inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
And yet, here you are, sitting on a bench with no one else, because you probably don't have many friends, harassing guards and calling people like me vagrant. When I have a gun, and I have these two ladies behind me who would whoop your ass if I asked them to. But that's neither here nor there, is it?
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
By the way, what is wrong with more people coming into Byzantium? It seems kind of empty to me, frankly.
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
You know, I did see a sign for early retirement. What does that actually mean?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest to most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
I mean, it's about as fair as you earning your bits from your grandfather when you haven't done jack shit. And also, to be honest, most contests have some inherent biases. So technically...
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Beats standing around and talking to aristocrats anyway.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Listen, you keep up with this, Nyoka's going to whoop your ass. But you know what? I do like to earn some bits, so I could buy... What do I buy with it? I don't really buy a lot with it. It's nice to have bits, though, so yeah, I'll look into it if I have the time.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, Vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How did you get these access codes anyway?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Yeah, you don't seem to have very good social skills, but okay. I'll investigate if I get time, like I said. You're definitely not on my priority list. So what do you guys think of her? Huh? Wife material? Should I marry her? What do you think? No opinions? Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. Pardon me, kind
this
sir.
property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Got it. But I'm here for Minister Clark,
That's funny.
so...
The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Oh, was he expecting a delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Yeah, you're right. I apologize. Alright, well, it looks like we have to go get this package now.
You grew up in Byzantium, right? Don't rub it in. Oh, don't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left the high life on purpose.
I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
No, you're from here. And you said there, but we're here, so you're from here. I'm sorry, that was annoying. I shouldn't have said that. You know what's up. Is there a freaking ladder? Or do I have to... I'll jump down. Hopefully I don't break a leg.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask a menial for refreshment.
A menial? What the? We don't have enough for this. Hello. I don't work here. I just, what is that? Chocolate bar. Is there a key I can use in here? Excuse me.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Ugh, fine. Oh, excuse me.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it?
Yes,
Welcome
ma'am.
to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Okay. I'm here to pick up a parcel for, Clark? Minister Clark?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
Well, I'm here to pick it up, so...
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
Okay. And how do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
Ooh, I don't think that's going to work. Unless you could get all that done in the next, I don't know, like 3 minutes?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
You're joking, right?
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Look, the minister's here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery, and you can take the credit. What do you think of that?
You do that? Wow.
Yep.
Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to
Thank
Mr.
you.
Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Yeah, law speed, or whatever. Peace out. Oh, why are you running? I don't mean to brag, guys, but my persuasion skills, they're pretty fucking good, aren't they? Nothing? You guys with your straight faces. How the hell do we end up down here? Oh.
What was it like being one of them top rungers?
Hey, my parents and their gold-shitting friends are top rungers, not me.
It wouldn't shock me if those fluffed-up hull heads actually did pass gold.
They've
Hull
got
heads.
pills for that. And that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen.
It ain't? Well, now you've got my interest.
Guys, check this out. You watching? Ooh.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him.
She's going to be a crazy cat lady, that Hortense. I am not marrying her.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
And
Do
I
you have any
appreciate it.
actual business here, or?
Yeah, I have a delivery.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Here you go.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thanks. You're doing a great job here, by the way, just so you know. Damn, this is a nice house. What's in here? Anything good? Hello. Oh, sorry. I think this is the door. Is this where the minister is? Oh, Nyoka already went in.
How did you get in here?
I have a delivery, silly goose.
You're not one of my guards. What are
I'm
you
not.
doing here?
So this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down, dude. I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team.
Do I look
That
like I
means
am?
You're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Well, I used some vagrant intelligence. You don't get the reference. I assume you haven't met Hortense. So, anyway, I'm the one asking questions.
Then what do you... Oh.
Where is the dimethyl sulfoxide? I think that's how my handler pronounced it.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
This fucking guy. Look, dude, they're not drugs, they're chemicals. And if you haven't been ordering them, who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
All right. You're telling me that Chairman Rockwell locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed.
Thank you.
I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
And just for curiosity's sake, why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years.
Years?
But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Okay. Why don't you just tell me how to get to the HHC headquarters?
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
All right, so once I get into the Acropolis District, what do I do next?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
All right. When you say what used to be your office, what does that mean?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater? The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card if you've been under house arrest for years?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Okay. Do I want to know where you hid it? Because I'm guessing I know where.
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
I suppose. All right, well, thanks for your help, I guess.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Okay. And why are you trusting me to help you? Because as you've said, I don't know, like 3 times, or you didn't say it, but you outright hinted that I'm an imbecile. Why do you trust me?
Why indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon.
All right, what's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Okay, how long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
But if it works, it'll be worth it, right?
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
All right. Chairman's office. He said something about the maintenance tunnels, right? How do we get to these damn maintenance tunnels?
Oh, there. That's one right there.
This didn't show me a maintenance tunnel.
I ever tell you about this one patient? One that her eyebrows moved up and the tip of her nose raised.
What? Why? Was she trying to disguise herself? She on the run or something?
So she'd always be looking down on everyone.
You are making that up.
Making stuff up is work. This is real.
Well, we may have to fight. Because there's a guard coming. No one's stopping us. That's weird. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
Wonder if they're going to try to stop. Ooh, what is this place? Shit. Guys, we need to find the maintenance tunnels. Surprised this isn't letting us go there.
Byzantine life seems awful cushy. Could get myself used to kicking back for a spell.
It's all paperwork, ass-kissing, and stuffy parties where everyone eats too much.
An overabundance of food sounds just fine to me.
Not when you're on call, pumping stomachs all night.
CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
My dear fellow, you've no...
Here we go. Maintenance tunnels. Got it.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, relax, dude. I'm not leaving. I don't want to get reported. Listen, I'll pay you 957 bits to look the other way. Or I will just tell you whatever the fuck I want.
Everyone all right?
Yep.
Unexpected. Security patrol initiated.
God damn it. Damn. That is a big ass sprat.
I was rooting for the sprat. What? It's cute, and auto mechanicals are assholes.
Wow. That sprat tried to kill us in case you didn't notice. I thought I had the key to get in this door. Why is it not letting me? Guess we're gonna have to go kill those robots.
Anyone else?
in nearby unit.
All right, let me choose a different this. Ellie, you good? Nyoka, you good? All right. Thought that was going to be a key, but it wasn't. They said go through the maintenance tunnels to get to the thing, but we don't have enough to hack our way in, apparently. Ain't that some shit? Unless I'm missing something. Are we just going to have to go in guns blazing? Because I don't see how else to get in there. I see the crates. I'm not interested. He gave us a key that didn't work. I should go shoot him.
I tell you what.
Spencer's Choice free sliced bread. It tastes fresh because it matters.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
Hey, sorry about your folks, Ellie.
I'm just sorry I forgot to search the liquor cabinet before we left.
I know that's a joke, but be careful. I lost someone once. After I buried him, I raided his Rizzo stash for a bit of comfort. And I ain't stopped drinking since.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Do you mind if I just take a breather? I've been running around all day, and I'm tired. You know, when you hauling around a lot of bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
Well, I have 3,283 bits that have been weighing me down all day. Could you hold them for me?
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands.
Thank you.
Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Thank you.
I never could have handled the desk job.
Are we going to get in trouble when we're in this building?
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Hello.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Okay, thank you. Can we get in here with this key?
State your business.
Oh, sorry.
Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
Well, I have an access card. Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
You're joking, right?
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir.
All right.
Well, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
How about you just save us both some trouble and let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Awesome. Thanks for the information. We wasted our time in those maintenance tunnels. We should have just paid the bribe in the first place, but I didn't know that was an option. So you, Ellie, owe me some bits. Look at this guy. Hello, sir.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Hey, listen, is there any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
No, thank you.
Excuse me, just a moment.
They're talking to us?
Is there something I can do for you? I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I just saw somebody eyeing your stationery and they look shady as fuck.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Yeah. I get it, bro. I get it.
You could dismantle a single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on Monarch for a month.
Look at this place. Jeez Louise. It's a hell of a view. Alright. View priority messages. Chairman. The rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board's scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, and yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Sophia.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
What else was on here? Oh, personal files. Subject, what's taking so long? Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damned funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. CR. Subject masseuse. Percival, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. CR. Subject food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our inter-colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon, people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Sophia. And finally, subject the other corporations. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Percival. And then I'm going to send this Clark or Mr. Clark's message to Earth. Message en route. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. What is this? All right, well, I think that's going to conclude this video. So thank you for watching part 16, and I hope to see you in part 17.